for women. We are in chapter 3, okay, and we had completed till verse 29. So just a small recap of the verse 29. It says, those who are completely deluded by the gunas, the modes of prakriti, remain attached to those gunas and action. A man of perfect knowledge, he should not unsettle the minds of those ignorant or imperfect knowledge. Very simply, it means that a guna, there are three types of gunas: sattva, rajas, and tamas. Okay. Now, sattva, rajas, and tamas, I will expand it in the form of, let us say, three different items, okay, in your life. Now, what are the three items in your life? So, the first item that is there is, let us say, you have gone to a particular place. And in that particular location, you have to do certain things in a certain manner. So the answer is, in tamasic region, it is like you want to take, happens, doesn't happen. Rajasic person will say, no, even if I have to pay a bribe, I will do it. A sattvic person will say, no, I will not pay a bribe, but I will do it in a systematic manner as per the law. So it is exactly like that. Okay. So you will find that this is how the system works. Now, in another case, again the three gunas are at play: sattva, rajas, and tamas. Now, where sattva is concerned, we have understood sattva is not connected to gold, lust, greed, all those things. You know this very well, correct? So, do you want a jewelry? Suppose this question is asked to the person. That sattvic person will say, no, I have already enough. I don't want anything. A rajasic person will say, you are buying this chain for me? No. Can I buy a necklace instead? So if I am buying a necklace, can I buy one pair of earrings also? They will go with it. If I buy earrings also, can I buy a bangle set? The whole set is coming. See, why not buy the whole set? Rajasic person says like this. A tamasic person will say, why you want to do this? Okay. Any which way, my mother is dying very soon. I will take all her jewelry and keep it for myself. The three approaches are totally different. If you look at it from that perspective, the answer is always driven by the gunas. What is driving them? The gunas are driving them. The gunas operate in the gunas. See how the gunas operates in the gunas. Very simply like this. If I take a chili. What is a chili actually? It's very spicy, correct? Chilies are spicy. So which guna do you think it is going to be? It can't be sattvic from any angle, correct? It is very hot, pungent. Hot and pungent will definitely qualify it for rajas. Exactly, right? And tamas is what? Okay. Whereas tamas is concerned, there is no limit to anything. Like, I will eat whatever I feel like, whether it is stale, whether it is, it doesn't matter to me. That kind of a person. So, the idea is, a rajasic person may get fresh chilies. A tamasic person will say, even if the chili is spoiled, I don't mind using it. So you saw the whole thing. So everybody's attitude is different depending on the object and their nature. See, these are two separate things. We last time discussed object and nature, isn't it? You remember? Object is one thing, nature is another thing. Liquor is an object. A bottle of liquor is an object. Nature of that person is sattva, rajas, and tamas is there within that person. Okay. A tamasic person will drink the whole bottle and get exhausted, intoxicated immediately. He will drink the whole gatak. A rajasic person will enjoy the liquor. A sattvic person may not even see the liquor bottle. Did you understand the three differences? Okay. So now tell me, is it connected to the bottle or is it connected to the person? It is never connected to the object. You should know this. The object is not saying drink me, drink me, drink me, or you have to drink me. No. Object is there. See, you may go to Bangkok. Men go to Bangkok. Okay. Now, I have also visited Bangkok. Not that I have not visited. Okay. I have gone to Bangkok. I have seen all the beautiful temples over there only. Okay, I have seen the pagodas, the temples. I am not interested in all these other things. No sightseeing or anything. I am least bothered about it. A Rajasic person will say, I have come to Bangkok. I have to enjoy the sights and the sounds. I have to eat good food. I have to do this. I have to do that. He has spent some 50,000 rupees. He wants to make the maximum use of his 50,000 and maybe, take out 1 lakh rupees worth of benefits from it. That is Rajasic person. Tamasic person, if you ask him why have you in Bangkok? Massage parlors. His answer is very simple. He is only interested in one thing. So you see so tell me something, is Bangkok the problem or is human beings the problem? So you understood this is how gunas work with the gunas. Okay? So this is what we understood. Now let us come to today's satsang. So today we are doing Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse 30 onwards. Therefore, dedicating all actions to me, with your mind fixed on me, the self of all, freed from desire and the feeling of meum, cured of mental agitations, fight. This is a very interesting statement. See, whenever you are, now let us say you are a working employee in a company. Okay? Now, if you are a working employee in a company and your boss is a terrible boss, he's like a Ravan in your life. Okay? He's a very bad fellow. Now, this happens so often in everybody's life, For first few days, they like their boss. After that, they hate their boss from the bottom of their heart. So, this happens so much. Now, when that is the case, you are always saying, you might have worked for 3, 4, 5 years under the same person. You will say, this boss is not giving me promotion. This boss is not giving me increments. He is a very bad person. Right? All these things you are saying. And he has put me in this department where he knows very well that there is a lot of work that I am supposed to do. But he has got this chamcha of his, some very close friend of his. He is with him. He will always give him promotion. He will give him more money and he will be always enjoying, They will go out for tea, coffee, this, that. He is enjoying his life. That fellow never works at all. He will pass on the job to me, but he never works. I mean, how many people are in this position? I think everybody is in this position, You can't say I am not. Because this is how the world is built. Okay. Now, the answer to this is very simply this. The gunas are there. Guna is there. 3 gunas, sattva, rajas and tamas. Tamas says, what is the point of working? I don't understand. A tamasic person talks like this. I don't understand why I should exert myself. Any which way I will never get promotion. Any which way I am not going to get increment. Any which way, what is the point? I just have to work, man. I have to get my salary. Just have to go work over there, take my salary, go home. And I tell you that boss's chamcha is there. He is getting everything. He doesn't work and yet he is getting. Why do I need to work? I am not going to work. This is the way how a tamasic person will look at this job. A Rajasic person will say, I will show this fellow. I will prove to my super boss how good I am. Then I will go and complain to this fellow about this boss of mine. He's a useless fellow. He is not treating anybody properly. I will write one lengthy mail to him proving my point that I am a good employee. I did my targets. I have done this. I have done this. I have done this. A Rajasic person is driven by passion. He says, I have done it. I am good. I am a very hard-working employee. This is how he looks at it. And I will fight the system. I will ensure that my boss gets a transfer or he is thrown out of the company. Because they are interested in taking revenge and those kind of things, A Sattvic person will say, what can I do? God has put me in this position. God has given me this Ravana as a villain in front of me. What am I supposed to do? I am Ram. Okay, I have to work very nicely. So I will work very hard. See, my focus in life is to be a good human being. I pray to God. I go to temple. I don't tell my God that, throw this fellow out. I tell my God, give me a better job, I will be happy. I don't say anything bad about this person. Please understand. I am a Sattvic person. I go as per the scriptures. My job is to do my job perfectly. You see, my father also worked very hard. I am also his son, I work very hard. Really. So this is the three Gunas acting in the same position, how they work. So please understand this. But the one who is enlightened, the one who has transcended all this, will not even open his mouth. Beyond the three gunas, please understand this. He is neither Sattvic, nor Rajasic, nor Tamasic. He is none of those above. He just knows that it is Krishna who has given him the job. It is Krishna who is paying him the salary. It is Krishna who is actually helping him get into this, whatever that. And if there is a trouble or there is some problem, there must be some reason why Krishna has put me in this kind of a situation. Why do I need to bother? See, in a family of say 5-6 people, okay, when the earning member dies, have you seen that the eldest son or somebody, daughter or somebody, they are supposed to look after the whole family? This is a very well-known thing, isn't it? They are not supposed to open their mouth and complain. They are the supreme sacrificers. They are like Jesus Christ. They will be put on the cross, don't worry. So I do supreme sacrifice. Why? Not for myself, Krishna has put me in this position. So what is Krishna saying in this verse? Therefore, dedicating all actions to me, with mind fixed on me. Just think that you are my employee, not that person's employee. That company doesn't belong to any human being. This earth is mine, the company is mine, even your boss is my own person. Okay? Even your job is mine only. I have only given you the job. So he says, when you fix this thing on me, then you are free from desires. The desires are not there. What desire? I am earning. I have to work for the family. I get money. I am not getting promotion. I am being treated badly. I. Is called as feeling of meum. Feeling of meum means I am responsible. So that feeling of responsibility doesn't come in you. Who is responsible now? Krishna is responsible. He has put me in that position. Why has he put me? That is his choice. I don't know. Maybe I have no idea why he has put me there. Sometimes, why the ants have to take such a big load of sugar every time? Do I have an idea? No. Why the honey has to gather honey from honey bee has to gather honey from everywhere? Do I have any idea? I don't know. The queen bee wants the honey, okay, I will just put the honey over there. That's it. Beyond that, I am not interested in anything. I just have to do my job. So I'll go zzz, one flower, take something, another flower, take something, and then go and put it over there. So I am only a worker. That is how. So this feeling of meum is not there. I did it, I am paying for it, I got the job, I have a problem. That I-ness goes away. And then because there is no I in the picture, your mental agitation also goes away. Because you are not responsible for anything, isn't it? End of the day, who is responsible? God is responsible. He only does everything. Did you get the point? This is what Krishna is saying. Can you just throw all these things away and just consider that I am giving you this job, I have put you in this position, I am giving you the salary, I want you to suffer a little bit because your boss has to be a villain in your life. So you will say, why Krishna? That, oh, even Ram had to suffer, no? Who are you, man? See, Ram, poor fellow, had to go to Lanka to get his wife from there, isn't it? So he had to go through suffering. Also 14 years of vanvas he had to do. You are doing or what? No. Yeah, after you finish 14 years in this stupid company of yours, that time you tell me my vanvas is over. Okay. So this is how. So he says very clearly, I have put you in that position. Can you just accept this thing? And when you accept this, what happens? The idea that you are responsible goes away. Then what is the outcome of it? Why are you bothered? No salary, no increment, no promotion. All these things will come to you. So why? No idea. I have no idea. Krishna knows. Okay? Only he knows the truth. So, this way you will come to me. Verse 31. Even those men who with an uncavailing and devout mind always follow the teachings of mine are released from the bondage of this action. See, this is a very interesting thing. The moment you follow this teaching of mine, this is my teaching. What is my teaching? You are not responsible because you have no control over anything. Understood? Do you have control even over your breath? Do you have control over your life? No, I married the guy of my dreams. Sorry boss, you never had control. Okay? I only put everybody in your picture. Okay? You are not responsible. What? So, I have done everything. So the day you understand that this is me who is working on, you are just one puppet like this. You are doing like this all the time. You are just a puppet in my world. And I keep on playing around with you all the time. If you understand this much, this is the teaching which you should know. Don't take this, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. I am the supreme sacrificer. Supreme sacrificer. I do so much for the family. I take care of my children. I am sure you have heard about this from your own parents. Someday when they get a little, loose in their head, they will say, what do you think of yourself? I took care of you. I gave you money. I sent you to school. I did this. Have they said this or no? And tomorrow you may say to your own children, who knows? Because someday you are going to lose it. Everybody loses it sometime. At that time, all the bad words will come out of the mouth. So that time you have to remember, you are not responsible. You might be thinking, I'll go to Harvard. Okay. Your dream must be Harvard also. You'll go to one municipality school in India. Okay. We don't know that. You will go to the local school over there. Okay, I am good. Okay. And tomorrow he will make one chai wala prime minister. That is also there. How can you say, no, only the king of India has to become the prime minister? That is not correct. Krishna wants to put somebody else over there. That is not your problem. He wants to put one tribal lady from Orissa as a president of India. You have a choice or what? No. So understand this. There is no way in which you can control your life or anybody else's. So if you have understood this teaching of mine, then have a devout mind. Just be devoted to me. In our life, suppose you have a dog at home. Dog. Can the dog open the cupboards and start eating from inside? No. Can he take a plate? Now I'm going to eat my food. He can't do that. Your dog has to wait for you. If you have a small parrot or something at home, some bird, can the parrot go and open the door and eat everything? No. He has to depend on you, isn't it? Like your children, you have a small child. Your child is dependent on you for feeding him, isn't it? You understood, no? He can only make noise. Mummy. He can keep on doing like that. But finally, end of the day, you are responsible. So in the same way, like the child is saying, Mummy, you can also say, Krishna, I want my food, otherwise I will make noise. You can also do the same thing. So Krishna says this, that when you are devoted to me, don't you think I know when you want your feed? As a mother, don't you know that I know when I have to feed you, when I have to take you out? I know everything, no? And I can't allow you to run around, no? So I will put one chain around your neck also. Sometimes that chain is called Mangal Sutra. Isn't it? Dog chain. Everybody has to put in India at least. Sometimes they remove it and keep it inside. But the thought itself is going to say, no, I still have the chain somewhere. You see, even after that it is there. The funny joke about this Mangal Sutra was one day, first time I came to Bangalore. This joke I must have told some few times, but I'll tell once again. One day I came to Bangalore. Now, since I am from Mumbai, what happens, I don't understand South Indian rules and all that. So I was looking for a house. So I went to one house, to see the place. And that day they were having a puja or something at home. Some people were there already. They were having a puja, South Indian, Pakka South Indian they were. And they said, okay, have a look. And then they said, today is this puja. And, when any woman and man comes to our house, we give them something to drink and eat and stuff like that. And while going, they have that, kumkum, haldi, something that they have, plus some akshatas and all that. So, my wife asked, what is to be done? Put the kumkum and the haldi to the thali. So, that lady had brought one plate. So what she did is she took little and put it inside the thali over there. Not that thali. Thali. The thali is Mangal Sutra. Who knows what that is called, Mangal Sutra? Thali is called. So the joke was like that, we have that dog chain. So that is called thali. So it's like that. That was a funny joke. So, how two different places, it all means different things. So in the same way, since you are like this dog, who is tied to the leash, every human being is like this, okay? We all think no end of ourselves. I can do this, I can do this. Nobody can do anything. So that is the reason why, what is Krishna saying over here? If you know this, you will have an uncavailing mind. You are not going to do cribbing all the time. I did this, I did it. That kind of thing you won't do. Then what you will do? Then you will follow the teachings of mine. If I tell you, Tommy, sit down, you will sit down. Tommy, get up, you will get up. Go fetch the paper, you will fetch the paper. Correct or no? So this is what people don't understand, that you are my Tommy. Okay? So he says, if you understand that you are my Tommy, then you will be free from all bondages. Then you are never going to say, no, I want to run away somewhere. The Tommy Kutta, where is he going to run away? Tell me. Okay, now he is an Alsatian or a Doberman or something. I am asking you one question. Now you are staying in one city. Can you let your Doberman loose or Alsatian loose on the street somewhere? No, you can't do that, no. Where he will go, poor fellow? He doesn't know where to go and eat food also. See, if it was a street dog, it's a different story. It's a pet dog. And a pet dog has no idea where to eat his food. So finally, he'll anyway come back, isn't it? He's anyway going to come back and scratch the door and say, hey, take me in, take me in, take me in. This is our problem. Now, we come to verse number 32. But they, however, who finding fault with my teaching, this teaching of mine, do not follow it, take those fools to be deluded in the matter of knowledge and are lost. Now there are lots of people, they say, nah, I don't believe in all this nonsense, what Guruji teaches anything, what he's calling you Kutta or what? You understand what I'm saying? He's calling you dog. No, fellow doesn't understand anything. Yeah, I am a human being, he doesn't understand what? What Krishna? I have not seen any Krishna. Okay? I do everything, I work very hard myself. I'm telling you. Right from my childhood, this person talks like this, okay? Right from my childhood, I worked hard. I passed my examination. I did my, all these CET, this exam, that exam. I worked very hard. I did my engineering. That too, I had to take loan and do it. Then I went abroad and I got more degrees and then I settled down in a job. Now I am earning well. All because of my hard work. My hard work. No God came to help me. See, my friend, no, he's always God. What he has got? Nothing. Poor fellow is living in 1 BHK in Mumbai somewhere. You know what 1 BHK is? No, 1 bedroom house kitchen. Oh, hall kitchen. He is to travel every day from one end of the world to other end of the world. What is he doing whole day? He's earning some 50,000 rupees salary. Look at me. I get $170,000, $180,000. My next increment is going to come. My boss has already told me you are going to get $200,000. Yeah. So the person never believes in any God. What is Krishna saying over here? He says, there is this person who says, I did it. No God is involved. Nobody is actually helping me. I use my brain. I use my knowledge. I used everything that I have. And I am doing everything. So if I am doing everything, where is God helping me? He doesn't get involved in my work. So he finds faults with my teachings. My teaching says that you are not responsible for anything. I have put you there. This man says, no, I know you have not put me. My father and mother gave me birth. Where is God involved in that? My father and mother gave me birth. I also gave birth to my children. That is because he is my son, he is my daughter. You got the point? This person always believes in these two things. And we had to go through such a terrible thing. Yeah, we went for that IVF treatment, that treatment, everything went fine. My father, mother, somebody had this cancer, we went for this chemotherapy, we gave all this, and they got cured. The doctors did that. See how they are talking? I have already decided what I am going to do in my retired life. I got properties in India. I'm going to go. After I retire, I'll stay over there. Okay. I've got some 5 acres of land somewhere. I will do farming over there. What? I have put money in the bank, I put money over in shares and certificates and this and that. I will keep on getting, every month I will get something. I will be very happy with that. I have already taken care of my retirement. Now this person believes he is doing everything. He is doing everything. He says, this person finds faults with my teachings. Krishna says these words. He first doesn't believe in what I am saying. If somebody was to say to him, no, Krishna does everything, he says, no, Krishna, I don't even know who is Krishna. He'll ask. I don't believe in any Krishna of yours. And who is teaching you all this nonsense? Who is teaching you this Bhagavad Gita? The guy must be an idiot. I am telling you, you should read that Eknath, Ishwaran. His Bhagavad Gita is very good. There are all these great authors, super authors. You should read theirs. Bhagavad Gita you will know just like that. You don't need somebody to teach you Bhagavad Gita. What is he doing? He's teaching you all wrong things. Well, this is what they talk about Krishna. And those who do find faults with my teachings and do not follow it, they don't follow it. Those fools are going to be deluded in the matter of knowledge and are lost. See, here the answer is when you are lost. This is something which you should know very clearly. What is the meaning of the word lost? See, I'll ask you a question. Today, when you are working so hard in your own life, you are working hard, agreed? You are bringing in the money, yes. Are you doing it for your secure future? Naturally. If you are putting your children in good schools, are you not doing something for your security of your children only? You will keep money aside for them to go to school and college and all that. You are going to do that, correct? So you are bothered about your future, correct or wrong? This life of yours may be 70 years, 80 years of your life. This life of yours. You are only thinking of these 60, 70 or 80 years of your life. Are you thinking beyond that? No. What you give in this life, you are going to repay for that. But in which life of yours? In your next life or the next or the next or the next or the next. You are only thinking short term. Short term is 60, 70, 80 years. You have another 10,000 more lives to go. 10,000 more lives to go. Each life of yours is going to be 80, 100 years. And you are bothered about only today. What is Krishna saying? Whenever you are thinking in these terms, why are you not thinking that your future lives are also at stake? Suppose somebody is doing a robbery and they are going to jail. Do you think that is over? No. If one person is murdering another person, they go to 20 years in prison, let us say. They go to jail for 20 years. Do you think those 20 years will get that person back whom they have murdered? Do you think that punishment of 20 years in jail is equivalent to one murder? Sorry, that doesn't work like that. That person who lost the life had a life. Maybe that person had a wife, children, and so many other things. Correct? He lost the life. You killed him. How much of sin is that? You have actually done millions of karma by actually doing that one action. Simple example I will tell you. You are going for an interview. Okay? Now you are standing, you are there in a queue with 10 other people. Now you know the general manager or the top boss over there. Now these 10 other people who are there for the interview, do you think all of them are deserving candidates? Everybody needs a job, isn't it? But now you are getting the job because you know the boss. Now tell me something. Are you actually stepping on these 10 people's jobs? Naturally. You may say, I got it on my merit because I know the boss. What about these 10 people? They didn't get it. It is their karma, you will say. Well, whatever karma you have done today, are you not supposed to repay in your some life of yours where you will be also sitting outside and you will not get a job? Then only you will understand how it feels. So karma works like this. Okay? Karma is not like I went to jail, that is why my karma is minus. No way. Even if you go to hell also, you get roasted, toasted in hell, that also is not going to help you. How is it going to help you? So karma has nothing to do with going to hell also or going to heaven also. I did such good stuff in this world. I donated to the temple, I gave poor people food and all that. People say these words. The moment you say these words, it gets converted into karma. Suppose you have fed 10 people, what is the karma over here? And you tell the whole world, you know what? I gave these 10 people food. These 10 people will have to feed you now. That is karma. You think they will feed you in this life or they will feed you in some other life? So this answer nobody has. See, think about it. In some households, there is a lot of problem between husband, wife, children and all those things. You may think, that this husband is a wife beater. He has beaten her. Poor thing, she's like this and like that. We keep on thinking very sad about her. Tell me, is the karma done? Yes. Do you think the return on investment has to be given or no? So this person has to meet that person so that this person can give it back to that person. I hope you are getting the point. It is the person to person, the soul to soul, that Jivatma to Jivatma, not somebody else. I can't give donation to somebody else and get out of this problem. I can't. I owe it to one person. Suppose I owe it to India. Can I go and put it in United States? No. I can't say that, no. I owe it to India means I have to give it in India only. The law in India is different than the law in America, correct? So in a similar manner, please understand, I cannot transfer rights like this to some other person. You can't say, give it to my son. So that is why what Krishna says, he gets deluded in all matters of knowledge and is lost. Person is lost because this is a long-term thing. It is lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes. It is not just one time. So never be under this kind of an impression that this is the one-time thing. Lifetimes after lifetimes. It's investment plus interest on interest on interest on interest. It's compounded. Always remember this. It's a compounded thing. So, we go to the next verse. All living creatures follow their tendencies. Even the wise man acts according to the tendencies of his own nature. What use is restrained by force? Now, please understand this line very carefully. I told you also, the gunas work in the gunas, correct? Right? If it is a barking dog, it's a barking dog. If it's a biting dog, it's a biting dog. If it is a silent dog, it's a silent dog. Like that, there are gunas in every human beings also. Some people are silent, some people are quiet, some people don't talk, some people, they are like, small mouse. Some people, they are fighter cocks. They'll fight. And some people are like, Mahatma people. It's okay, all is well, God is great, I will pray for you, things will happen like this. This kind of, there are three types of people in this world. They are driven by the three gunas. So every human being, no exceptions. Even the enlightened ones are also driven by their gunas. When I am saying these words, please understand the gunas as a package deal with every human being. Gunas are a package deal with the human beings. They come in that package only. Okay? Because they come in that package, you cannot say, I will not work like this. You have to do it according to your guna. So now think about it. This is a very, very peculiar thing which I will tell you. Say there is Durvasa Muni. You have heard of this person called Durvasa Muni? He's an angry bird. Always angry at everything. Even nothing also happens, he is angry. So one day he is told, please don't come for the Shivji's wedding, Shiva, his own form. Shiva, no? Shiva and Parvati is there. Don't come for their wedding. Because if you come for their wedding, you will start some fight there also. He's Durvasa Muni, ma. Durvasa Muni cannot be controlled from any angle because he's an angry bird. He gets angry over everything. So he promises Narada, no. This time I will keep my anger in control. I will not do like that. Well, and so far he is trying to control himself and he goes for the wedding. All those Bhoot, Pret, Pishach that is there, all the gangs of Shivji. Dinka-chiki, they are dancing, they are making mischief, they are making noise, they are making fun. Like that loud noise. And I am sure you have seen all the serials. They are dancing and singing. And they are pulling this fellow also. You also come and dance with us. I imagine telling Durvasa Muni, come and dance with us. He is going to get angry whether you like it or not. Naturally he gets very angry. It is his nature. So do you understand? Nature of Durvasa Muni is to get angry. Understood? Now in the same wedding, something really peculiar happens. Brahmaji is there. Brahmaji, our great friend? Brahmaji is there. Do you know how in our world, now you are going in a flight. Okay, you are going in a flight. Okay. Imagine you are wearing a deep neck blouse. Okay. There are going to be guys who are going to peek like this and go. Yes or no? You are sitting in your seat. It's for them, it's like a free show. Somebody is wearing all dinchak type of dress. Their job is to look at that. It is their nature, correct? Can you tell the man, don't look? Can you see on that side and walk? No. He has to look. He has to see. What is there to see? I don't know, but he will have to see. Very important for him. All men who are Rajasic in nature are like that. So here Shivji and Parvati's wedding is going on. Okay. And our great friend Brahmaji is called for the wedding. Now they are taking Saptapadi, going around the fire 7 times. Brahmaji is standing very close to that place. And he is looking at the feet of Parvati. My God, she's got such great feet. He is thinking like that in his mind. Brahmaji, sir, he is Brahma. He is used to that nature of his. Can you understand that? Shivji comes to know about it. He is looking at my wife like this. Kill that fellow. Shivji gets very upset. They are willing to kill Brahmaji there. All the gods, they also get very angry. What Brahmaji? She's like a daughter to you, man, idiot. Don't talk like this. Don't do this. She is Parvati Amma. Don't do like this. But it is his nature as a Rajasic being. He is Rajasic, remember this. It is his nature to do that. Finally, all the gods get together and they pacify Shivji. Because Shivji, he can open his third eye, finished. No Brahmaji after that. So all the gods get together, including his own brother, Parvati's brother is there. Who? Vishnu is there. He says, hey, please, Shivji, don't do like this, okay? That is his nature. Brahmaji's nature. We are a lot of Brahmajis in our world. So like that. So here you got Tamasic, Rajasic, Satvik. Somebody is coming and taking your land away. Somebody is coming and taking all your things away. That's okay, Maybe they don't have anything to eat. Let them take. I will give them more. You have one, Dhan, Karuna also in your own family. Your father may not have even a penny in the house, but yet he will say, that fellow is very good, I have to give him little bit money at least. Sir, you yourself don't have any money. What money you are going to give? So he will borrow from someone and give it to him. Why? We have these Sattvic people in our world. So now see what he is saying. All living creatures follow their tendencies. Till the end, the person is like this, okay? If you have somebody in your life who is saying, no, I don't do this. I am a very good person. I have changed myself, I don't look at girls nowadays. A fellow must be 80 years old also, he will still look at them. So, see, this nature is like that. You can't do anything. Krishna is saying, I'm saying. See, Krishna says, what he says, all living creatures follow their tendencies. Even the wise man, even one Babaji, saint, all these people, they will also go according to the tendencies of their own nature. So don't be under the impression, What? The impression is, he's such a nice person. He's very good human being. Don't go by appearances. First, don't go by appearances. There is no father, brother, mother, husband, this, that. No. End of the day, that is a man and that is a woman. Man has got one nature of his, a woman has another nature. A woman will tell another woman, I swear by I will do this, I will really help you. Don't go by what she says. Tomorrow, I will 100% do this. You please have one big box of salt, not pinch of salt. If she says she is going to do it tomorrow, don't think like that. It's never going to happen. If a man says, no, I am going to be straightforward. After this, I will never drink in my life. I will never smoke. I will never look at women. Next day, he will do the same thing. And then he will find 100 reasons. Who is saying these words? Krishna is saying, even if that person is the wisest of the man, which means a saint also. Understand this. Even a saint will be like this. No saints are exceptions. Look at all the saints from the past. Just now I told you about Durvasa Muni. I want you to think of Vishwamitra also. What he did? Nice dance show. See, he also went away. What to do? Vasishtha Muni. Vasishtha Muni, great sage, great saint. He went out to kill Vishwamitra one day. You think that doesn't work? Vishwamitra wanted to murder him also. That is a story. That is our scriptures. Brahmaji, I told you story. Everybody is like that. No exceptions. So what is the point of restraining a person? You understand what I am saying? There is no point in restraining anybody. Ki bhai, don't do this, sir. You please don't. So if there is a murderer, he's murdered once, he will murder 10 more times. Why? Same punishment. No, one murder or 10 murder, same punishment. Why should I not murder more? That's how it works. So, person who is a drunkard, I swear by my children, I will never ever drink in my life. Little bit. Only little. What little means? Full bottle gone. I have seen this, people who say this kind of words. So remember, nature is driven by nature. That is, your inherent nature drives you. The tendencies are there. So you will always find these tendencies are going to work in that way. So don't be naive and think that somebody can change. Did you understand with these words? Nobody can change their nature. That nature, for some time you can keep it in the cupboard and lock it up for some time only. After that it will come out. Little something here and there, it will all come out. So, there is no point in restraining anything. So, we have come to the end of verse 33. So, we will stop over here for today.
Recording stopped.